Hey, welcome to my 23-week pregnancy update. I have all my notes on my phone again because I have not written in my bullet journal for like 2 weeks now. I really need to get on it, but I've been really busy with work. This week Grace and I had a little 9-month-old girl come and stay with us for 2 days, and now I'm starting working a couple hours a week for another lady, so it's been busy. But let's jump right in. This week the baby is the size of a grapefruit, or I think the other app said a bunch of grapes, but I didn't really like that one because like a bunch of grapes can be like a small bunch or like a large, like I just didn't think that was a good comparison. A grapefruit is like, you know, there's small grapefruits and big grapefruits, but I'm pretty sure they mean the big one, but they're all pretty much about the same size. So that is about 11.3 inches and 1.1 pounds. So I think I said last week that I thought the baby was over 1 pound. According to the app, it was like something ounces, but this week it actually is over 1 pound. I'm sure my baby weighs more than that because it was 11 ounces at my ultrasound, which I've mentioned before. There wasn't really anything interesting from the app like to note. They just said like the baby, again, like I think I mentioned last week, is getting more of that like baby fat look, and like all their features are there, and that they can hear outside the womb. So it was all pretty much like the same information from last week, so that wasn't very exciting. I don't have very many symptoms to talk about this week, but they're actually sort of all new ones. I feel like when I'm busy, I just like forget to like notice symptoms or forget to like write them down or whatever. But I haven't had backaches like I did last week. Was that last week? So that's a good thing. I'm definitely seeing the kicks on the outside now. If I'm like really paying attention. I don't know if you can hear that, but he's scratching on his scratching post. He's being really annoying right now. If I'm like laying in bed or something, like I can see not like just like a little movement, but I'm definitely able to see them now. I have sore feet a lot of the time. Again, I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos that could be a lot due to wearing flip-flops all the time, since it is pretty much summer out now. And then the last symptom that I have written down is that I've been having what I think is like acid reflux feeling. I remember when I was pregnant with Grace, I had never had that feeling before at all, and I tried to explain it to Greg and he said it was heartburn, but I don't think it is because it's not in my chest. Like, it's not where my heart is. It doesn't, my chest doesn't hurt. It's like more in my throat. So I think it's more what's described as acid reflux, I think. I'm not totally sure because it's not something that I've ever dealt with before other than in my last pregnancy. There was something else I just thought of that I was going to, I have continued from last week, had shortness of breath, but that's obviously going to continue through the rest of the pregnancy now. Then the only other thing that I have written down to talk about is that yesterday we got her swaddle blankets in the mail, and that was so exciting. I was gonna show them in this video, but I definitely think I want to do like a haul of like a baby haul of all the new stuff that we got for her. Obviously she has a ton of stuff from Grace, like all the toys, and like all of her clothes will just be Grace's clothes, but I did want to get her own swaddle blanket. Not that we swaddle, we never swaddled with Grace. We were told at our prenatal class that swaddling isn't recommended by like the Canadian government or something, standards, I don't know, but Grace didn't really like to be swaddled anyway. She always preferred to have her arms out. But you know those like thin swaddle blankets, we used, we had the pink and gray and white chevron one that we used with Grace all the time. I really like to be able to use it for when she's in her car seat, like even in the winter months, because she was born in the end of August, so her first like season was winter, like fall and winter. So I like to be able to wrap the swaddle blanket like right around her and then just place like a heavier blanket on top, like especially in like the bucket car seat, is that what they're called? Bucket car seats? The infant car seat. And also like all of Grace's baby pictures she's in that blanket, or she has it on her, and that's what we took her like first photos in to like post on Facebook, like introduction kind of photos or whatever. So I really wanted this baby to have her own blanket, and not have everything of her sister's, because I feel like she is going to have everything of her sister's, especially because they are born in pretty much the same season. So unless she's a very different size than Grace, most of her clothes are going to fall in the right season. Grace has always been like in the 80th percentile for height and weight, so unless this baby is in like the really low percentile, then we might need to get some clothes just because of like seasonal differences. But for the most part, I think all of Grace's clothes will fit this baby just fine. So I did order on Amazon the blankets. It came in a pack of 2. I couldn't find any I liked in a single pack. We didn't really need 2 blankets, but it came in a pack of 2. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. One has flamingos on it and the other has flowers, I believe it is, like roses or something. It is very similar to the outfit I ordered. I ordered an outfit on Old Navy or the Gap, I can't remember which one. That might be her coming home outfit, because again, I think I want her to have her own coming home outfit. But I am really torn between her wearing the same one that Grace had or having her very own, so I'm not sure. But if I do go with this one that I bought, they didn't have newborn size though, so it's 0 to 3 months, so I don't know if it will fit her like in the hospital. But this outfit that I ordered is very similar pattern to this blanket that we just got, so they might go together well, so we'll just have to see. But that stuff will definitely be in a haul video. I'm not going to haul like anything that we already have for Grace. It'll all just be like the new items that we bought particularly, or specifically, I guess specifically is probably the better word, for this baby. So that is pretty much all I have to say. I don't have anything else written down, and there wasn't anything interesting in the app to talk about this week, so I guess this will just be a quick update video. I'll go ahead and show my bump now. I feel like I'm wearing this hoodie in so many of these videos, but it's just comfortable and I don't wear it every day. She's like super like sticking out now up here. I feel like, I don't know if that's a good angle. So this is 23 weeks. You can always see my belly button. I feel like I comment on that every time. This shirt is so long. It's not a maternity shirt. It's just really, really long. I don't know why. I feel like it always looks weird. That's my bump at 23 weeks. So I can't believe that tomorrow's Saturday, yeah, I have my days all thrown off this week. I can't believe that tomorrow is 24 weeks, because I think I've mentioned in one of the previous videos that 24 weeks is like the first viability stage or something like that. Basically, if a baby is born before 24 weeks, they won't, from my understanding at least, the doctors won't really try to save the baby because it's just not developed enough. But after 24 weeks, if the baby is born after 24 weeks, then of course there's still a chance that the baby wouldn't make it. That's still very, very, very early, but the doctors will try to do everything they can. So that's a very, very exciting point to get to in any pregnancy. And to me that like 24 weeks is like it being the first viability stage. It's like things are real. We really need to like buckle down and get things ready for this baby. But I'm very excited that we're almost to that point, and I hope you enjoyed this video, because that is all I have to say. I feel like it wasn't a whole lot of information, and I don't know if it was even very interesting, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to follow my journey. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.